Hey, you know, right? I hope. Of course. I mean, you should know that yays, lovers, and glasses of wine, these are the things that should never be counted. Yep, don't count that at all. Hello, you. I'm your host, Viva, a girl who is stuck with too many fiction and fantasies. Welcome. This is YOUCOULD, where there's only possibilities of all the stuff you actually and couldn't reckon. Okay, drum roll please. If there's something like that, well, there isn't. I want to welcome you to the first episode. It's actually the first episode, yeah, but that was the other first episode, but that was actually me testing the waters. Me staring and striving the waters and seeing how low or how high I can be. I think I am going to be on the high side, and then the actual me can be on the low side. So I already told you, if you had the first one, I already told you about all the stuff that goes on, right? So with all that said, welcome to the very first, why do I keep saying that? To the number 1 episode of YOUCOULD, and today's topic is conversations. Yeah, why did I say that? Yeah, because I actually told you guys, I said, because you had that, right? Because don't tell me you didn't hear it, okay? Alright, so we're going to be focusing on conversations because I love to have conversations. Conversation is something, some of the things, it's actually one thing I can't get enough of. I talk to myself a lot, so I want to talk to people. And I imagine I'm talking to people, and I imagine that I've already talked to them, and this is the response they're giving me. I imagine a whole lot of stuff. Did I tell you? Yes, I have so many fiction and fantasies. I already said that. But anyway, conversations. I feel like right now, why do I say right now? Right now in this generation, 2023, and when everything is bright and clear, and people can literally decide to identify as an object if they choose to. Though it's not happening yet in my part of the world. Conversations are literally the goal. The iron is there, stuff like that. Yeah, the iron that holds things together. That is not a joke. That is not an expression. Okay, it's actually the glue that holds literally everything together. But it is also good for people to be quiet and silent in peace, right? But you can only be quiet and silent in peace when you have known this person, and now you guys are so comfortable in the whole craziness and loudness that you can then actually decide to be quiet in peace. So before you get to that part, which is literally the hardest part, it's not so hard, but before you get to that part, you have to be in conversations. Because me particularly, I am a sucker for conversations. I love to talk, which is probably, I don't want to say it's part of the reason why I'm doing this, but it's probably the reason why I actually enjoy doing this, because I like to talk. So now I can bring all my personalities together, all my freaking personalities together. I can bring them together, and then I can talk to each and every one of them, and they're gonna have to listen, because it's just one person who is hosting this podcast, and it is me and not those crazy dudes. Moving along. Conversations, right? I know. Conversations, right? Yep. Okay, before I say anything more, I'd like to tell you guys a little bit of story. A teeny bit of story. Once upon a time in a hot, sunny, bright, and wonderful, funny country called Nigeria, in the city of Port Harcourt, this girl, Viva, is bathed and ready to have a spontaneous, fast, and early scheduled dates, official dates, work dates with this highly appraised person. Highly appraised. She is fidgety, she is nervous, she is scared, she is also excited, all the opportunities, and she is shaking down to her boots because how would it go? Getting to the appointment, she leads with compliments. She leads with telling this expected boss and colleague of how good and how wonderful and highly appraised he comes, and she is willing to be humble and loyal and ready to learn from whatever he has to teach, only to be disappointed all over a 7 minute conversation that the highly appraised person that she came out of the house fidgeting and checking and nervous to the teeth couldn't actually hold a conversation. Not because you know what? Nobody knows the reason why. We don't want to just speculate. We don't know the reason why he had never had anything to say. It goes 7 minutes and she's talking her teeth out. She's talking and talking continuously, and this person only had But this is supposed to be a meeting. This is not supposed to be a conversation where the other person just listens and nods and agrees. This is supposed to be a conversation where it's a butthead conversation. This is how I think that the whole place should look. I think it should have this interior because I read the review and they said they want this and they said they want that, and I believe because I've done this and done that, but there was nothing. And then later I got to find out on the particular day for the job as to the reason why I had to go meet this person. Back to using the regular terms. I'm off the story, but still on the story. It happens to be that this wonderful person could not even hold the conversation with the actual clients, with the people we were working for. Because I run errands for people. I do errands. I do a whole lot of stuff. Whatever it is, just get it on. But that is not what is important right now. Okay, so he could not actually even tell or make these people believe that we are the real deal, or make them believe that they should choose us the next time. And I wouldn't say I was let down or disappointed. I was just in awe. I was surprised. I was astonished the whole freaking time. I did not understand the reason why it couldn't work, and I did not understand the reason as to the fact that this person who is supposedly meant to be in this particular line of work for over a decade cannot actually have a conversation. And which leads me to say that this is the most important thing. I was once having a conversation, a talk with a friend of mine, and I said, social intelligence is literally what is. We have all gotten IQs now. I mean, we can acquire IQs now. We can get it off our laptop, get it off our phone, get it off the internet, get it off anywhere. Okay, IQs are important, but okay, we have gotten that, done that. Can we just move on to being socially? People can talk. People can literally say nothing to you. And in this particular part of our wonderful world, where we are wonderful people, Nigerians are wonderful people, because I am one of them. I mean, can you imagine? Okay. It happens to be that we have very strong set of critics, on the male counterparts. you're very critics. I mean, I always see to people, I talk with people and they say, oh my God, women don't have nothing to say. Girls don't have nothing to say. And I have been in so many conversations with other people. I'm like, this person can't even